Hello everyone! If you know me, you know that I love to travel, and tomorrow I'm going to be departing on a month-long journey to 4 countries that I've never been to before. The first one is going to be Egypt, and I thought that I would maybe do a little bit of vlogging of my adventures. I've thought about doing some travel vlogging before, but most of my recent trips have all been for medical missions, and obviously I can't be filming in a clinical setting for patient privacy purposes. But now that the purpose of this trip is solely for tourism, I thought it would be a good time to start doing a little bit more of documenting of my journey. So if that's something that interests you, stay tuned. So I thought I could start off my vlog just showing a little bit what I packed and how I like to pack. Usually I'm someone who likes to fly with all carry-on, but just because of the length of this trip and I'm going to different destinations without any access to laundry, I just decided to pack a little bit more, so I am going to check one suitcase. So first I have just this little container for my shoes. I have a couple pairs of sandals. I'm going to be wearing sneakers on the plane. Then I have packing cubes with just under things, and I brought 2 sun hats since it's going to be pretty sunny. Couple of towels. This is all my toiletries, and you can hang this up, and when you unzip it, it folds out into several different compartments, which I really like. Then over here on this side, I have in this separated little pocket, I have some copies of my visas, my copy of my passports, just important things like this. Then I have some more packing cubes. And then in here is all of my clothes, and this it has hooks, so you can hang it up and it becomes like portable drawers almost, or like a portable closet, and it unfolds. It has different like shelves, and then in the bottom you can either use it for laundry, or I'm using it to keep separate my swimsuits. I do have a hard shell suitcase, which I really like because it just makes it more easy to pack. I feel like it has more space. However, some airlines are a little bit rough, so I do have a cover for it just to prevent any scratching, just to give a little bit more cushion, so that just goes over the outside. Then as far as my carry-on goes, I'll be bringing an empty water bottle, and then this backpack. It has a lot of different pockets, which is kind of nice because I didn't want my suitcase to be too heavy. And it does depend on the airline, but most airlines don't weigh your carry-on, so it can be as heavy as you want. I have this smaller sling bag I packed in here that I'll be carrying throughout the day on my trip. And then in this pocket, I have electronics in here, all my cords, charging, a hairbrush, my camera with an extra battery. I have all of my medications with me, everything I might need, just in case. I have my liquids separated. Then I also have my passport in this pouch with my wallet. I have these little C-bands because I do get motion sick. Sometimes those help me. I have my sunglasses in here. I have some disinfecting wipes. And then I also have this little guy you can hang on the tray table, and it's a footrest for those longer flights. It's kind of nice to have. Then I also have this that I'll show tomorrow, but it blows up, and it's not a neck pillow, but you can put it on the tray table, and it has like holes for your arms and your face that you can like lean on it and sleep. It's really nice for those longer flights as well. Then I have a bunch of extra masks in here. That's pretty much it for my carry-on. So I was able to make it through security pretty quickly because I have TSA pre-check, so it's always a shorter line. I have a little bit of time before I am going to be boarding. So I'm gonna hop on the train, find my gate, and then I think I'll head to the lounge to get a little bit to eat. I'm just enjoying a little snack. All of this food and drink is complimentary. And I'm just gonna relax here for a little bit until boarding. Good morning. Just landed at Heathrow Airport. Enjoying a little bit of coffee in the lounge. And then I think I'll do a little freshen up and get ready to board my next flight to Cairo. Just arrived at the hotel. It's quite nice here so far. More updates to come. So we got picked up from the airport by our tour guide, and then we came to the hotel. We had a bit of a buffet dinner, and we got our rooms. My roommate's not here yet. I think she's delayed, but I'm gonna go back out to the patio and enjoy some drinks with my new friends. So this is my travel pillow I was talking about. It blows up just by your mouth, and then your face goes in here, and then it has a place for your arms. You put them in here, and you can either put it on the tray table or on your lap, and you could just lean against it and like fall asleep, and it's very comfortable. And then obviously you can deflate it and it rolls up right into your bag. Good morning. My roommate did arrive. She got here early this morning. And we're about to go get some breakfast, and then we get to see the pyramids today.
Inside to the outside, because the entrance will be too narrow to allow the coffin.
Behind me right now is 2.3 million ancient stones. This is the Great Pyramid. Right now we're going inside of the Great Pyramid. It's a little tunnel we have to go through.
Let's get that in there, because I need my hand. Okay, Bob, please. This is high up. I thought we're going down.
It was very, very hot inside of the pyramid, and we had to go up a very steep incline, so it's kind of like a little mini hike. It was cool in there though, but we came to this viewpoint so that we could see some other pyramids. And there's 3 of them, one for the grandfather, one for the father, and one for the son of 3 generations of kings. And some people are gonna ride some camels. Starting now, so you can flip it.
Right.
I know, maybe from the side because it's
There it is, the infamous Sphinx. So we finished up with looking at the pyramids and the Sphinx. And now we're gonna take like about a 30-minute drive to go to the Saqqara archaeological site. Then we're gonna get to lunch. So this lovely lady is making us some fresh bread right now. Thank you. Shukran. Anybody want some bread?
But inside would be like that, but with these, they would have, defection or anything, it would be perfect. Now, should we step inside, please? They get inside glass. Okay, so they can milk the cow. Otherwise, if the cows didn't get the milk from the mama, they won't be able to. Give you the explanation, then he will take you upstairs for the showroom. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, please come closer. As she told you, I will just give you a very brief idea about the different kinds we have, and then show you the finished products in the gallery upstairs. Well, first, carpets are basically 2 types, either knotted or woven. Knotted carpets are made on this type of wools, and there are many different kinds of them: pure silk, pure cotton, pure wool, and many different combinations. The most important thing in any case is the number of knots in every square inch. The more knots, the better the quality of the carpet. Please have a seat.
Hello, so just a little update. A lot of the photos that were just seen previously were all from the Saqqara archaeological site, and then after that we went to see how they make the rugs, and it's like really intricate and they work so fast, and it gave me a whole new appreciation for like weaving on the loom and everything. It was really cool. And then after that we came back to the hotel and we did a little swim in the pool, which was so refreshing. I was sweating so much all day because it's been really hot. So that was really nice. And then we had a little dinner with free drinks. It was supposed to be like our welcome mixer this evening. And this is our last night in this hotel. We have an early flight to Aswan, so we have to leave at 3:30 local time. So I'll probably just get to bed soon here. Also, earlier, some other people in the group did a camel ride. However, I am doing one in Jordan next week, so I opted to just watch this one. But I did get a little pet with the camel. Look! Me and my roomie are matching today. We didn't even plan it. We're just twinning. Good morning. It's another beautiful day in Aswan. We're getting ready to get on the bus and go do some excursions. I'm excited to be sharing with you. We just boarded a little ferry ride that we're going to take to an island. Really beautiful old architecture.
So it's either right, left, right, and always top, bottom, never bottom, top. So which way we should go? Is all the texts are left, right, and all the texts are right, left, depends on what. Let's take this line for example. Look at here. Okay? Where all the heads of animals, birds, human beings, everything, which direction they're facing? Left, right? So this means that we're gonna start reading our text from the left. So our first line will be where? Still going here, still going up. It's here because you see this is heading where? Where the heads here are heading?
Right.
Right. So this is a separate text. The cartouche. The cartouche in French means the cartridge or the bullet of the gun, deriving from the English word cartridge. Its original name was known as Chinou. The 3rd century AD. It's built during the time of the English. Okay, and as you can see, that's only the remains of it still there. And then let me show you where is the original location of the.
So all this is from the Temple Philae, and it's on an island that we sailed to. And we've had a little bit of free time to take pictures. And one of the guards, he was giving us a little private tour of the Nilometer. And then he wanted a picture, but just with me and him on his phone. And I was like, yeah, okay, I guess. I think he's gonna print it and hang it up in his house. We're back on the boat. Oh, they stopped playing. He was playing this instrument. We've come to a perfumery and they're gonna do a demonstration on how they blow glass. Egypt was the first country to blow glass. Monica, yeah. I'm having flashbacks to organic chemistry when we had to make our own capillary tubes. If you know, you know.
any fabric. Someone can smell that. This is lavender. Just
He's telling us all about the different perfumes.
One lady use it for men after midnight. Or we can say after the children sleep. Lady use that essence just in 3 places, but in 3 strategic places. A question for you, sir. Just tell us what is the 3 strategic places. And
Very strategic places.
So at this perfumery, they were offering a free short massage with some of the oils. And this woman was like, oh, do you want the massage? I was like, oh, sure, like, I'll try it. She just brings me to one of these benches and she says, you lay down. I was like, okay. And then she's literally ripping my clothes off really aggressively. And then she was like, ah, like karate chopping my back. I could not stop laughing. At least I smell good now. This little boy gave me a free bookmark. I gave him a piece of candy.
Products are pure Egyptian cotton or pure Egyptian linen directly from our factory in Alexandria, and also we export the majority of these products to Europe. For example, this is one of our unique t-shirts that you will not find out our doors. That's the quality to determine what I was talking about. It's a pure Egyptian cotton, and one of the characteristic features that it gets softer with each wash. So pay close attention with me. What are the colors here? Come closer, so that's why she's telling you to come closer, please. Come closer, come closer. Tell me the colors here. Looks like black and white.
Pink.
Pink. Okay.
Yellow.
This light, the ultraviolet, one of the radiation of the sun. When you are outside, there is some kind of special ink that these patterns have been painted with. So the color somehow interact with the rays of the sun.
For this top, we're looking at all the Egyptian cotton. So everyone has a little chance to buy some authentic Egyptian cotton. Now we're off to get checked into the cruise, and we're gonna have some lunch. I'm existing. We get to cruise on here for 3 days. We just got back on this smaller boat, and we're gonna go visit a Nubian village and learn a little bit about their culture. Here we are pulling up to the Nubian village. This is the local elementary school in this village.
When he's writing the 2, it's 2 angles. When he's writing the 3, it's 3 angles. And so on. And
We enjoyed a very relaxing night sail back to the big cruise ship. And it's time for dinner. Today was just mostly a day to relax on the boat. We got to sleep in. I had a little bit of brunch. And the actual cruise started, so we started sailing down the Nile. And right now we're going to visit the Calm Ombo Temple. So we have finally docked in Luxor, and our first stop is a papyrus shop. We're going to see a demonstration of how they make the papyrus.
bed mesh,
boats, so many things. Okay?
Remove the green bar. In ancient time, they used everything. They used the green bar to make baskets, sandals, ropes because it's flexible and strong. Slice, more flexible, also strong.
So we have arrived at the Valley of the Kings. We're going to watch a video about the discovery of the tombs, and then we're going to go look at the tombs, including the tomb of King Tut. Everybody wave! Now we're heading into the tomb of King Ramses VI, which our tour guide said was the most beautiful one, so I'm very excited to see. We're about to go in the tomb of King Tut, and his body is still in there, so this will be my first time meeting royalty, albeit deceased royalty. He's incredibly well preserved. There he is. We've come to look at a demonstration of the alabaster.
The cutting big and big, and sometimes the cutting is smaller. Continue the smaller, the weight is very heavy. 2, 3, I like it, keep working. That's enough. By the way, this stone our lady uses for a hand and for a feet. What we call it? What is stone? Yes.
Now we've come to the temple of Queen Hatshepsut, and she was one of the only female rulers in Egyptian history, in ancient history. Little tap rides are so fun. This is Colossi of Memnon. We had a bit of lunch and I had a falafel sandwich with tahini and it was so good. And now we're at the Karnak temple, which is I think the last temple open, at least today. According to our guide, this is the largest temple in Egypt, so it's an important one.
Now let me show you. That's here the coronation name of King Ramses II. His name is Pusermai Ra Setepin Ra, the one who pleases.
Good morning! Yesterday was such a long day and we had a very late flight from Luxor back to Cairo. Today we're going to be visiting the Egyptian Museum and a mosque, and yeah, this will be the last day in Egypt, last full day in Egypt, and then tomorrow I'm going to be flying to Amman, Jordan. I have to say I'm just so grateful for the health that I have had so far. I haven't been sick, and some other people in our group have been, so that's just good that I haven't been sick, and I'm grateful for that. And oh, it's gonna be hard to say goodbye to the old group, but I am excited to go to Jordan as well. So it's gonna be a bittersweet moment at the farewell dinner tonight.
Like this, the king permitted the people not to pay the tax for this year because the flood was so low. If the king is obliged to pay the tax, it might have caused an epidemic.
In the museum museum, there was a separate area to see more of the treasures of King Tut. However, it was not allowed to take any photos, so I couldn't film anything. But just from my perspective, it was really beautiful. All the gold, incredibly well preserved artifacts in there. So I recommend if you ever come to Cairo. Now we're gonna look at some mummies that have been very, very, very well preserved. So if that kind of thing bothers you, just skip over a couple slides. We finished at the museum and now it's time to have some lunch on the Nile. They say if you touch the Nile, you're destined to return to Egypt. Out here we're gonna visit a mosque. Say hi. Oh. It's very beautiful in here. This mosque was started in the 12th century and they finished building it in the 13th century. It's my last little bit of time in Cairo here. Everybody else in my tour group has departed either for home or for continuing travels. My flight to Amman, Jordan is this evening at 5 p.m. It's about 12 p.m. now, so I had to check out of my room, but I'm just gonna hang out around the hotel, take some lunch or coffee, and then I'll be taking the shuttle to the airport and heading to Jordan.